Gong Hai Chow Yun Fat. And that is definitely not the way to say it. Chow Yun Fat is the name of the actor from Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So, yeah. But I will make up for it by telling you some truth, some internet truth. So, you gotta filter it through. It's from Wikipedia. It's gonna be correct for the most part. Uh, yeah, so it is February 16th today, and I'm a little late because apparently we started our Chinese New Year on the 1st of February itself this year, which is weird because usually it falls to mid-February. That's what I remember most of the time. Or sometimes it actually starts late Jan as well. All right, so as we all know, it is the year of the tiger. And why should we know this? Well, if you, well, it's basically in your face, and you can't really escape the fact that everybody's trying to tell you that it's the year of the tiger. But what does it mean? Why is this important? Well, one reason is because Depsai do or die, and because all right, so you could say that there's a little bit of a stigma there when I used Chinese stuff with some other language that is not necessarily Chinese. Also, wait, can we get a clear picture of this tiger? Yeah, there's a tiger in my hand also. Well, also, all right. So we're just gonna start with the order of. I want to tell you the story of the 12 animals of the Zodiac. This is big on. All right, so I got the story from Fruits Basket, to be completely honest. And you gotta watch Fruit Basket if you're following anime properly. Like, you can't just be like Dragon Ball's the best anime ever, which it is not. So, all right, here goes. This is the story of the 5 animals. The Jade Emperor. The Jade Emperor is a big dude in Chinese folklore. He lives up in heaven. So there's basically a party in heaven, and the King of Heaven has invited all 13 of the animals to join their party. But there's going to be a race as well. All right. So ancient folk story called the Great Race tells that the Jade Emperor decreed that the years on the calendar would be named for each animal in the order they reached him. So there's a race. The first person gets number 1, and the second person gets number 2, that sort of thing. To get there, the animals would have to cross a river. Now, the cat and the rat, that's where we start the story. The cat and the rat. That's why the, what were their names again? I can't remember. In the anime, these guys were called, yeah, so go watch Fruits Basket. That'll do a better job of explaining the story than I would. But yeah, so the cat and the rat. That's what's important. The cat and the rat. We start with the cat and the rat, and only one of them makes it to the end. Spoiler alert. We're not good at swimming, but the cat and the rat were both quite intelligent. They decided that the best and fastest way to cross the river was to hop on the backs of their friend, the ox. The ox, being kind-hearted and naive, agreed to carry them both across. As the ox was about to reach the other side of the river, the rat pushed the cat onto the water and then jumped off the ox, rushed to the Jade Emperor. It was named as the first animal of the Zodiac. The ox had to settle in second place. So see, the ox helped the rat, but the rat tricked the ox and became first. Ox settled for number 2, but is that really that bad? Is that really that bad? Is coming in second really that bad? You know? The third one to come was the tiger. Now this is what is confusing to me. This is 2022. Only 2 years after 2020. 2020 was obviously a year of the dragon, right? I'm pretty sure it was the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon goes in, well, each animal only comes around once in 12 years. Plus, with their specific elements, that is, like, they have 5 elements. They have earth, wood, metal, fire and water, I guess. But wood is also one. And with the combinations, like 12 animals and 5 elements, one specific combination would only come around once in 60 years. So yeah, I was born in 1988. The same combination as mine only came around in 1928 once, and it will come back in 2048. But there have been other dragons between me and those years. So, for example, 2000 was a year of a dragon, and 2012 was a year of a dragon, 2024. All right, so the year of the dragon is going to be in 2 years. All right, so this checks out. Actually, do you guys remember celebrating the year of the pig a few years ago? Oh, hi. Come here. Say hello to non-tiger cat. Can you see it? Alright. Come here, baby. Get in this video. Alright. Don't think of me as an, what's it called? Irresponsible pet owner and stuff. Cat just came into the balcony where I was chilling. So, all right. So, down to 3 animals right now. No, yes. Well, considering the cat as well. That's why I wanted the cat in it, because the cat really wants to get into the Zodiac. That is actually a story that. So yeah. All right. I'll tell you the name of the cat and the rat in the anime in a few minutes after I'm done with this, but let's finish the story first. So first, rat comes in first, ox is second. This helps you, this is a children's tale, it's so bogus, but it helps you remember the order of the 12 animals. The third one to come was the tiger. Even though it was strong and powerful, it explained to the Jade Emperor that the currents were pushing him downstream. So the tiger came in third on his own. After the ox, the next most powerful one in this case would be the tiger. I don't get why, because the dragon is supposed to be the most... Alright, so the tiger came in third. He explained that the currents were pushing him downstream even though he was strong. Suddenly from a distance came a thumping sound and the rabbit arrived. It explained how it crossed the river by jumping from one stone to another in a nimble fashion. Halfway through, it almost lost the race, but it was lucky enough to grab hold of a floating log that later washed him to shore. So each of these animals are using a different talent to win. The rat and the cat both used their intelligence. They were not strong animals, they were small animals, but they used the help of another animal. The rat was cunning, the cat was defeated. The ox was strong. The tiger was both powerful and strong. I did talk about the ox and the tiger in a different one. So, anyways, the rabbit uses his. The rabbit is also small like the cat or the rat, so it jumps from one to another. And remember the pig? Like I think we had the year of the pig in 2019 or something, and it was really funny. It was really ironic because the pig was supposed to be, the symbol of prosperity. Everything was supposed to be like, everybody was supposed to get rich, but it's because the pig symbolizes feast. Whenever there's a big feast, you would eat pork. That's why Chinese people, they think the pig brings good luck. And, well, thanks to COVID, I guess some people had a major party, but for most, it was really bad. Just wanted to make a COVID joke because, it's 2022 and what would life be with that? Oh, speaking of which, so we're going to do this right now. We're going to... So I've decided that in the middle of all of my videos, we're going to have this little... We're going to do a little dance party in the middle of every video. So that's that. Just to make my videos interesting and more watchable, like I used to sing, but there have been some complaints. They were like, you shouldn't sing, you ruined the song. There have been copyright claims and everything. So this is what we're gonna do. We're just gonna play the song in the background, and we're gonna like dance to it, and that's gonna be cool. All All right, so rabbit arrived. So the rabbit jumped from stone to stone. The other two swam. One climbed on the back of another, and the rabbit almost lost, but he was lucky enough to grab a log that was floating and wash up ashore. So that's 4 animals: the rat, the ox. They came in together actually. The tiger and the rabbit. That's kind of easy to remember. Tiger and rabbit. One's a predator, one's a small prey. So, and then in fifth came in fifth place was the flying long. Long is the Vietnamese and Chinese name for dragon. In Dragon Ball, you have a dragon called Shenrong, and that's the same damn dragon that gives Iron Fist his Fist of Fury as well. Jade Emperor was wondering why such a swift, airborne creature such as the Long did not come in first. Yeah, me too, Jade Emperor. I was like, yeah, that's the only animal that can be in the water, in the air, and on Earth at the same time. So, yeah. So Dragon came in fifth, and he was like, dude, you can fly. Why didn't you get here faster? And then the dragon explained that it had to stop by a village and brought rain for all the people, and therefore it was held back. The reason the dragon, the most powerful and the most swift animal, was late was because of duty and responsibility. Dude, gods do not have to hide. The ox can be late because of duty, but the dragon, oh man. No, the dragon chooses to help a village because it brings around rain. That's what the dragon does. It creates rain and helps people. So, kind of like the Superman of the story. Then, on its way back to it brought rain for all the people, and therefore it was held back. Then, on its way to the finish, it was the helpless rabbit clinging onto a log. So, it did a good deed and gave a puff of breath to the poor creature so that it could land on the shore. Not only did he give up first place to help people who were in a burning village, he actually helped the next animal come in before he did. He was saving the rabbit's life as well, but he was willingly giving up another position. So he gave up 1, 2, 3, and also the 4th position. He could have come in 4th, but he helped the rabbit get in and saved its life also. So yeah, Jade Emperor was astonished by the Long's good nature, and it was named as the 5th animal. As soon as it had done so, a galloping sound was heard, and the horse appeared. Hidden on the horse's hoof was the snake. So the same way the rat and the cat rode on the ox, the snake wrapped itself around the horse's foot. So horse came in 6th. After the dragon, so it's dragon and then horse. So it's rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, horse. And when I count it by 3s, you'll see. Because 12 is either 3 4s or 4 3s, and I'm gonna go by 4 3s. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, horse, snake. Hidden on the horse's hoof was the snake, whose sudden appearance gave it a fright, thus making it fall back and giving the snake the 6th spot, while the horse placed 7th. Okay, so the horse came in soon after the dragon, but just like the rat did with the ox, the snake that was wrapped in its foot came in 6th, and the horse came in 7th. Now we got 5 more people to go. After a while, the goat, monkey, and rooster came to the heavenly gate. With combined efforts, they made to arrive to the other side. So, the goat, the monkey, and the rooster, these are not special animals, I guess. Not as special as the dragon or the tiger. These are livestock animals, I guess. The rooster, definitely, and the monkey, you see a lot of them everywhere. It's a small animal. You don't consider it that crazy, which is what makes the Monkey King special, actually. The irony in which such an ordinary animal becomes such a special animal, that's what makes the Monkey King special. You would hear the Jade Emperor's name in the Monkey King story as well. Goat, monkey, and rooster, so team effort. The rooster found a raft, monkey and the goat tugged and pulled, trying to get all the weeds out of the way. The Jade Emperor was pleased with their teamwork and decided to name the goat as the 8th, followed by monkey and the rooster. 11th animal placed in the Zodiac cycle was the dog, although it should have been the best swimmer and runner. Now, why are we talking about the animals of the Zodiac? Because, Hebi is the Japanese name for snake, Inu is the Japanese name for dog, and ox is Toru, I think. These are hand signs of the Naruto thing. You guys might remember the hand sign that goes like this. That's ox. And then think this was snake. And then whenever Sasuke does fire and stuff, he would make hand signs with, that was the horse one, I think, the one that looks like a finger pistol. All right, guys. So 2 animals left, dog, and then the last one was pig. So that's right, 2019 must have been pig. Now I've given you the order of the animals of the Chinese Zodiac and what they represent, how they won, and who comes after the other, all that. So if you want to know more about that, just look it up later. Thanks for being with me, and this is the end of the... So yeah, right above my shoulders, you might see the color of the sky being... So it's like more blue over here and more green over here. So I guess that's why they call it the Jade Emperor. The horizon kind of turns a little greener, and the Jade Emperor lives on the clouds. All right, then. That is enough Chinese mythology for today. Let's get drunk or whatever.